The critical thing for him to dodge would be the Thresh Hook. Adrian is going to be making his visits mid once again. There's your Maokai for someday in the top lane. Presumably, they could still switch it up if they really needed Jarvan's laning phase in the top side and have Shrimp jungle it, but that would definitely be lower priority.
And Dignitas finished the draft in the most expected fashion. This is a run back, I believe, from the last game here with Maokai and Talia going to finish off the comp. I think Lucian covers this pick in mid lane, but TSM going to have to be more of the aggressor this time around, especially if they go all in with that pick. But I don't know if Haunts is feeling Jace right now.
Yeah, this would be predicting the Maokai top lane. Cho'Gath has been something that's shown up in the second phase of bans a lot and is quite favored into Maokai. He wins the tank slapfest early on because of the percent health true damage on his E.
As far as the team fighting is concerned, though, Cho'Gath is definitely not a primary engager like Maokai is. So it would have to be TSM either hitting body slam flashes from Svenskeren or skill shots for them to rely on actually getting a cohesive engagement. Whereas Team Dignitas, their main advantage last time around was crowd control and landing those skill shots from Adrian. That's an option as well.
There.
Yep, Shrimp is hiding. A lot of damage already with the double buff. Jarvan Shrimp still has his flash, so he's going to continue to chase. Talia was roaming up, but Sven going to keep running back out of the way, and Shrimp just forcing him out of his jungle.
Trying to pay this leash forward to his solo lanes. The duo lane sacked a lot of early pressure to put Shrimp in this position. It's going to be a smite fight.
Yeah, Keen hush off the wave, and Sumday's here. First smite goes over. Shrimp gets it, now Sumday going to fall in flash. Shrimp going to keep chasing it down. Span got no sums right now.
Q is up now.
Cho'Gath just can't even join. That's going to be a knockup and a kill. Jarvan claims it.
Notice the mini-map during that.
There it goes.
Hitting the turret, but there's a knockup landing in. Hunter taking a lot of damage, and Keen from nowhere snipes him out.
Hunter did use Twisted Advance very early on in the dive so that he could secure the EQ from Jarvan, but it does mean he goes down on the backside.
This play needs to work as well. Shrimp still tagged. But just a flash burn from Jarvan. TSM protect their top turret.
Yeah, Someday kind of spins. Just level 5 though, and TSM definitely first to the spot.
Going aggressive, flash, huge seismic shot, Keen with a fat amount of damage. Haunter still takes out Shrimp. They need to chase down Keen as drifted. Flashes in aggressively, use the cunning. Last few autos, weaves them in perfectly.
Huge damage, but it also moves the enemy, and it moved them closer to the kills. TSM will take the ride in, and they get 2 off of it.
Yep, get 2 blues as well. Keen with no summoners. Great Q is going to land in. There's the follow-up. That should be enough. Haunter just takes him with an auto. Didn't even have his ultimate.
Didn't need it. Skill shot accuracy when the Rupture lands behind the turret like that. And Shrimp wasn't around. It is a success for Roman. The Cho'Gath into Maokai can play out.
Oh yeah, approaching 30 at this point. If there's one champion that can really suppress it, is Lucian, but Adrian gonna get tag. There's a glacial fizz that knocks him up. That's gonna be the stun. The TP's coming in. TSM forcing the fight. They finally kill him. And Altec actually tagged again. The TP's counter, the better storm. He's gonna get flashed and pull out of the way. Keen with the wall.
Yeah, and we try in theory craft some engagement opportunities for TSM since they don't have the super reliable ones that we've been kind of talking about. With a Righteous Glory completed on the Cho'Gath, it's actually much more viable for you to literally just activate it and run at the enemy team to get in range for the slows than it is for you to throw out Ruptures, but Doublelift gets hooked.
Forced the flash with a great hook from Adrian. Starts it off, still a lot of damage being applied. Adrian about to get stunned. The ulti's almost getting the executed. Doublelift actually does manage to snag it. Keen rides the wall over, but they're just standing their ground. Another stun kills Altec as Doublelift grabs the double kill.
Rage Blade Kog'Maw, the one item power spike right there. The fight took a while. He got enraged. The Rage Blade hit the max stacks, and boy, did he start pumping up.
Probably going to get there by the 20-minute mark, and Adrian's caught. Ulti from Sven knocks him to safety, but TSM able to get up pretty quickly. Bifrost needs a dash, gets knocked up by Shrimp, gets knocked back by Keen. There's the picks we know from Dig.
More of that, please, if you are Dignitas.
Abnormally high this game, and this is kind of the problems you can run into. A 2-man ban from TSM.
Hiding behind the Scuttle Crab, but it is spotted out by Dig.
Fight's gonna start. Shrimp not gonna get picked off. War keeps all of TSM together, but Bifrost gets hooked up. Dignitas funneling through the choke with the Maokai is gonna keep Bifrost down. The seismic shove is good, and Bifrost does go down.
Can they chase for more? They already used the Talia wall, and TSM have been able to regroup afterwards, but this is definitely something Dig could possibly try and get some control back with. The vision around Baron is is basically the biggest
again with a great unbreakable. And there's the flashback. Oh, Double got rooted there. Thinks the feathers caught him. Somebody looking for the flank. Good ult there from Bifrost to try and disengage. The rest of it, Haunter needs to get into the backside. The damage is just too much. TSM find the corridor they needed, but Sven does die to Keen on the other end.
Yep, 1-for-1 trade with members of the front line going down on both sides. So Team Dignitas able to get one for themselves as well. A couple of flashes used.
This game, more health, more resist, and the Mercury Treads being a very strong front line for TSM.
Well, TSM have a lot of work to do to try and catch Shrimp. No, never mind, he's okay. Just kind of clearing out the vision. TSM feeling a little slower on these plays than I normally see. A bit more lax, much more careful. You can kind of feel the tension of this game. TSM just want this game to end and they can move on to another final. But they got to make the play to Julian and Dig are playing with nothing to lose. Sunday going to be the target to start off, but Sven gets the ulti. It doesn't quite dunk anyone. He's CC'd forever. And Arthur able to kill him. The Makai ult does connect to Sunday looking for another kill. Adrian tries something, but he only snacks a minion.
Sven actually gets annihilated there in that team fight. Huge focus from Team Dignitas, and now it's their operative to take over Baron control.
Haunter has Flash Feast, so just the fact that the jungler is down does not mean they have a free secure on this Baron. TSM probably going to look to fight this Baron.
Baron a little slow, but Haunter does the seismic jump. He's already put the stone plate, trying to get some damage on the front. That Sunday gets out with a twisted advancement. Dignitas took a little too much damage. Bifrost hooked again, but that Shrimp looking to go down. He gets so low, but Double Lift doesn't have the damage.
The lack of reliable initiation on TSM's side was going to be a question in this game, and we're seeing a lot of it this fight where they're getting people low, not being able to finish them. Sven Skaren trying for initiation.
Holding firm around the Baron though, and for a game that was 5,000 gold up for TSM pretty early, we're within 1,000 between these two teams. Dignitas have done such a good job playing around their win conditions, getting picks and keeping themselves in the game, but at this point the game will break in an instant around a major objective.
All right, see if Adrian's gonna go.
Looks for the hook, finds Cho. Haunter gonna get CC'd up again. He already took so much damage with the stone plate. Finally pop, funneling into the choke with Sunday. Melted by Double Lift after the feed from Haunter, but the damage still there as Adrian lands hook number 2. Bifrost the target, but he does not die.
That stone plate, both offensive and defensive use there. Uh-oh, another hook though lands. Sven Skaren able to slide out of it though.
Note Sven Skaren swapped out his mobility boots for the Mercury Treads, allowing him to body slam away from that flay chain.
The meatball's full health again, and they're rolling towards.
He's back.
I'll take it.
Still a 5v4, though 4v4 as Bifrost returns back to the Baron. Had to run back for a bit of extra health, so his Moby's going to help him book it back towards this crucial objective. And TSM, they are playing with fire around this objective.
Haunter's Feast going to be back in about 20 seconds as well. Sunday can teleport in 6 seconds. This could be a big fight.
Really big start here from TSM. They're going to try and force Dignitas into the pit at the wall. He's going to cut them off, and now TSM want to try and fight it. CP is in for Dig. Sunday will join the fight. The Rupture doesn't hit anyone, and now TSM, they're trapped behind the wall. Dignitas trying to make their stand around the Baron. And Double Lift is caught out, but his team needs to escort him out to safety. Burns the flash and gets out. Rupture may have disengaged that fight, but TSM has to get off Baron now.
Haunter's just going to heal up with Warmogs now. He's waiting, can also teleport back into the fight. Dig forcing. TSM still pretty healthy.
Dig don't have enough Baron damage, I think. There's the TP back in from Haunter. They took too much damage. Dignitas, that was a little too long. Haunter in the pit does have his feast. TSM gonna try and take down Baron.
This one's gonna come down to the wire, but TSM have the trump card of Cho'Gath Beast, so Dignitas back off!
They give it up, they have to. TSM finally win the standoff and claim. Drake up in 30. TSM still just hoping to bait someone in. Someday gonna get ruptured up, but not a good target at this stage. Very tanky with the 3.5 items. Double Lift.
They're looking to fight it.
Not up yet. 15 seconds so they can threaten the Elder Dragon. But oh my god, there's the play from Sven out of the fog of war. Someday gonna get chucked to the front. That Haunter beats him down. Another front line is just gone there for Dig. TSM leaping forward. They want another kill.
You can see how much initiative means in these team fights. Somebody going down in split seconds there after TSM jump on him. Doesn't matter that it's the main tank someday knocked into the rest of the team. They kill him before the active even goes off. Yeah. No stone plate enabled to turn. You'd think that Dignitas would go for the engagement.
They're pretty slow on it. Haunter can feast this down.
Yep. Just do it so quickly. Haunter able to solo it. Doesn't even need Sven. The Baron does go over. Dignitas just can't get in. Now approaching this turret, Bjergsen lets the culling loose. Bit of poke damage on the Keen and Shrimp, but nothing too eventful. Sunday goes in, they want to try and kill Bjergsen. Sunday getting straight low, and Haunts are unstoppable. Takes him down, the shot finds a few, but now Dig running up from under their turret. There's just too much damage here from TSM. Hook finds Haunts, but that's not enough. This inhib, it's going down as well.
Understand the thought from Someday. Try and get on Bjergsen, but he goes deep.
Goodbye, Adrian. TSM, only 3 left. Rupture is going to miss. Firefrost low, taking the tower, but the shield massive there as a super close in for the kill. TSM looking to try and take it down. They get Altec, and TSM on the verge of breaking history will make their 10th consecutive final. And that's it. Dignitas all their hope right in that final game, but TSM had to work a little harder than they might have liked, but a well-deserved final appearance once again.
Definitely a close game down the stretch, but TSM played with so much discipline and control. The Cho'Gath specifically for